my god. I like how he has the caution keep out belt. Usually they put that on things that are like, you know, dangerous or a warning, which means that Thane has a massive— Hello and welcome to part 2 of Bewitching Sinners. This is a visual novel slash dating sim in which you play as a completely normal human named Palmier Baker and are transported into a magical fantasy world. Let's get started. Finally giving up? He's so pretty though. Are you actually trying to kill me? I mean, I know we're calling him a motherfucker, but he's really pretty. Well, he did say he'd rather die than fuck. But don't worry, despite how it looks, I'm trying to help you, my friend. Let's get that parasitic witch off you. Do you think that low of me? Need I remind you who you're speaking to? He's so pretty. He's so pretty and so cute. Why does he kind of have like Mahito's personality, actually, now that I think about it? Quill lied to me. Uh-oh. As you sat up, strong hands encircle your neck, pinning you back to the bed. Hey, yo! You look up and saw Quill with a wild look in his eyes. You found out, didn't you? What? I suppose all of you winters are this way. Far too curious for their own good. Don't worry, I won't kill you. I'll just put a little memory rune on you so you can forget that tiny mishap of mine. You call putting your friend in a coma a tiny mishap? A minor setback. Oh yeah? Then what if your rune fails again and I end up with the same fate as your winter? For once, he looked distraught, not showing that usual cocky demeanor of his. I'll try to reason with him. I'll be nice. Look, if you want me to play along, you have to start talking. Really talk, not those vague rants or awkward long speeches of yours. It looks bad. I know it looks bad, but I swear all I did was for Winter's sake. Winter's bond, well, it's not right. I can see him not adapting to the bond. I thought Winter was acting weird because of his breakup. At first I thought he just felt bad for ending things badly, but the drinking, the smoking, those dark circles under his eyes? Winter, he even started coughing blood while vacationing in my estate. Only the blood wasn't red, it was black. Pure black, almost like ink. A human simply cannot sustain a pure-blooded witch's bond. When witches bond, they share one body. The dominant retains their form, while the other becomes their shadow. If things go well, the shadows will be in sync. But one night, I saw Winter calling his mom. I could see two shadows, both fighting for dominance, with Winter's shadow being choked by that demon witch of his. Jesus! That's really cool though. So their bond was killing him. Yes, I tried to help, studied all the runes I could find from my family library, but it seemed like my overconfidence finally caught up to me. I fucked up big time, and that's the whole story. He actually feels remorse? I thought he wouldn't. You could have just said all that beforehand, you know? You didn't have to go psycho-assassin on me. Oh, trust me, it wasn't intentional, darling. In fact, you're the one responsible for me being here. Me? You somehow fucked up your dream protection rune yesterday, didn't you? I might have? Why? Lyall returned to your room hearing sobs from your desk drawer. He found Ivar's rose, and had a full-on panic attack storming out of the room. Luckily, he ran into me first before alerting anyone else. Oh, poor Lyall. I didn't think about him finding the rose. Where is he now? Is he okay? I believe Arshem is calming him down. Don't worry. Despite all the edgy talk Arshem does, he really is the mum of our group. Won't Lyall blab about the flowers? Oh, I made sure Lyall will keep his mouth shut for now. By the way, don't think you can distract me. You still haven't told me about how you got that flower in the first place. You're the one who went off on a tangent on your own. And I'll be more than happy to tell you about that, but first, will you get off me or— Wait, when did he end up on top of me? Hey now, whoa, I thought we were standing there talking like bros, but instead you're straddling me like bros. Hey now, continue. Will you get off me already? Crushing my pelvis. I mean, I'm happy that he explained, but he didn't have to sit on me the entire time. Why are you touching me like that? My hands are full grabbing 2 handfuls of cake. What? Just two bros having a conversation, squeezing. Oof, ow, my pelvis, I say as I shove Quill further into my crotch. To get you off? As in like to get him off or get him off, if you know what I mean. I hate myself. Get me off? What do you mean by getting me off, you pervert? Huh? You're the one with the head in the gutter, and apparently me as well. I mean, off me! Also, what's with his reaction? Isn't he supposed to be experienced in the bedroom? You think he'd be kinda used to these things, unless— Tease him more, ask him to— Let's make fun of him. Maybe I could. Did you want me to get you off, Quill? Whoa! What? Give him a taste of his own medicine for once. I can do that if you want. Quill immediately jumped off you, rolling onto the floor. Ooh, you okay? No, Look, he's screaming. With a loud shriek, Quill bumped you in the forehead with all his might. Don't come near me, you creep! Before running out of the door. I guess I went too far, but there's no denying it now. Quill's a virgin. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. Wait, but I heard Quill, doing the shenanigans with people. Please let me see Arshem. Pass me the salt, will you, Quill? Of course, Winter darling. Despite his usual act, Quill eyed at you warily as he passed you the salt. As he did so, you deliberately grazed and stroked his hand longingly. Touchy-feely today, aren't we, Winter? Finally succumbing to my charms. And what if I did? Maybe I finally saw the real you last night, Quill. Quill looks to the side, looking annoyed. Not so nice being on the receiving end, is it? Arshem, my love! He's so tall he has to bend backwards he has to lean to fit in the frame. This is the one I'm romancing. He's also your ex-boyfriend. And Thane is a vampire. Meanwhile, Thane and Arshem stared at you with their mouths agape. Thane in confusion, Arshem in fury. So, you two seem to be getting along. Unbearably so. Oh, I'm just being nice to my hoe of a childhood friend. How many people have you slept with again, buddy? Hundreds. Can you name some of them for me? Oh, well, I mean, there's just so many, and I can't even name one. Really, Quill? Not one? Romance is not my quick thing, Winter. A quick fuck and I'm done, but honestly, shouldn't we change the subject? My sex life is hardly an appropriate topic for breakfast. Enough. Rather than Quill's horrible bedroom etiquette, don't you think we have more important things to discuss, Winter? Huh? What happened with Lyall last night? He was in a total panic and wouldn't explain why. Oh, he has nightmares of his father sometimes. I think last night was particularly intense. I see. Is that really all? Oh shit, is he catching on? Why do you care? What do I want to do? Why do you care? He's a halfling like me, that's why. Different species, but still. Arshem is so hot. And we have similar backgrounds, though at least I have the mercy of not knowing my father. I feel that it's in his best interest to be taken under my wing, for both my benefit and for his. Dude, you can just say you care for the guy and want to mother him because that's what you do. I mean, you baked fresh cookies for him last night. You even made him some hot cocoa with those toasted mini marshmallows on them. Arshem did what? Why did this universe's Palmier break up with Arshem again? I mean, he's hot, tall, sexy, kind, sweet, smart, tragic backstory, nice hands, cute. Not to mention, you wore that pink apron that said feed me and tell me I'm pretty just to make him laugh. I want that apron. Ow! Arshem kicked Thane in the shin, making a loud thumping sound under the table. Again? Dude, learn to take a compliment already. Oh my god, this face. This expression is like my weakness. The one eyebrow and then the smirk. This stupid face. As you giggle, you heard a repeated tap on the glass, calling for your attention. Hey, yo! Is he single? I haven't seen this man before. Attention students, may I have a moment of your time, please? A tall, regal-looking man stood from the teacher's dining section. He must be the headmaster. Oh, I was gonna say something absolutely foul about headmaster. Welcome, students, new and familiar, to another semester at Ignia's Witch Hunting Academy. As the headmaster, I know my greetings are late this semester. However, I was doing my duties for the church, as all of you will one day. As you know, there's no greater duty than serving our country, a duty not many dare to fulfill. And with that, I would like to thank all of you for your service, your time, and your sacrifice. May you foster your skills so that you may fulfill Lady Core's dream of a world without her kin. Solaris Agna? God, my Latin's terrible. I have no idea what just happened. Many things were said, but little was understood. You immediately DM'd Quill under the table. Solaris Agna? Death to all witches. Rumor has it was a spell Cole tried to craft before her death. Hence the dream of a world without her kin part in this speech. A bit much if you ask me. So you love-hate your siblings. Who doesn't? You're not very religious, are you? Most of us aren't. A lot of people became witch hunters not to serve the church, but because it's the highest paying job for our kind. This, or becoming livestock for the vamps in Vortex. Personally, I prefer hunting witches than being a 24/7 blood bag for those human-sized mosquitoes. Well, when you put it that way, I wonder what mission the church sent him on. Another lead to the pureblood witches, I suppose. And with that, you guys simply talked about trivial stuff before you head to your next class. Looking at your timetables on your phone, you noticed that your next class was herbal remedies. Within seconds, Thane draped his arm over your shoulder and led you to class. First, we slice up the mushrooms, then add the magic powder, just a pinch will do. Holy water, just 1 drop, and of course, grind up the marijuana. The what? In school? Mix them all up together, and here we have it, magic mushroom. What? What did we just make? Perfect for a fun weekend inside the house, or to numb the pain from losing all 4 of your limbs. Oh, honey. Such a sweet smell. I'm sure it'll be fine if I just had a weensy little... Miss Edwin, you're still teaching? Oh goodness, pardon me. Now all of you can try for yourself, my children. Please be modest with the marijuana, though. I'm afraid our school is a tad lacking in funds this year. You mean we're lacking in supplies because you've been smoking it? Best of luck now. Chop chop. In accord, the students took up their knives and started chopping the ingredients. You followed along, reading the instructions Miss Hedwin had written on the board. Learned a new recipe, magic mushrooms. Did Miss Hedwin just attempt to get high in class? You said that like it's the first time this happened. I swear, that woman lost more than her limbs during the war. Can't blame her though, a warrior like that can't help but have some mental scars. Even in Vortec, people sing the ballad of Hedwin of the Blue Flame. Are witch hunters famous in Vortec? Not particularly, but Miss Hedwin is quite famous on her own. When Miss Vukova still worked in Moore's Academy, there were the Academia Games, where schools compete with each other in various forms of skill and combat. Miss Vukova told me she mistook Miss Hedwin as a stray leech and tried to put her to eternal rest. Miss Hedwin, in return, nearly burned Miss Vukova to a crisp. Miss Vukova still apologized, though since she was a teacher and Miss Hedwin was a visiting student. You and Vukova sound close. Oh, she's like a mother to me. She's the second most important person in my life. Am I the first? Do I just flirt with everybody? Who's the first? Am I the first? You? Ouch. No need to be mean about it. Oh, no, I didn't mean it that way. That just caught me off guard, dude. If you asked me that when I was a first year, I might have said yes, though. I used to have a crush on you. Did you know that? Hey, yo, everybody seems to have a crush on me. Wait, really? Yeah, to this day, I think you're the prettiest man I've ever seen. Prettier than any girl on campus. Haha. But then I knew you and Arshem were a thing, and then you have that whole weird friendship you have with Quill. Also, no offense, you're kind of an asshole sometimes. There's too much history between us now. So hypothetically, if I still look the way I do, but my entire personality and background were all different, you'd give us a shot. Oh, 1000%, yeah. Shit, ow! You turn your head and notice that Thane accidentally nicked himself with his cutting knife. Dark and grainy looking blood started oozing from his finger. Oh well, it'll heal on its own. Looking at the blood dripping from Thane's finger seemed to trigger something in you. To back when you and Fia would play in the garden, when she would almost always nick her finger on your mother's roses. Oh my god! I just read the dialogue line. Without thinking about it, you instinctively sucked on Thane's finger. What the fuck? I shouldn't have done that. He's not Fia, you idiot. Maybe if I laugh it off as a joke? Oh, but wait, his blood kinda tastes like ash. Unlike normal blood, his blood tasted stale, with a texture similar to ash, because he's a vampire. No, Winter! Thane pushed you away and immediately retracted his finger from your mouth. What are you doing? Spit that out, spit my blood out now. He then violently scraped your tongue with his gloved fingers. Thane, what? Shut up and rinse your mouth with this. Thane shoved a glass of holy water to your mouth, pleading with you to rinse your mouth with it. Goggle, did you get it all out? Stick your tongue out. Hey, whoa, buy me dinner first. I'm fine, I was just trying to help. The wound already closed on its own. I didn't need help. Did you forget what I was? We could have soul bonded, huh? Honestly, do you pay attention in class, Winter? Vampires soul bond with a blood exchange, and I've already drank your blood. If you drank mine, we would have soul bonded. Seriously, what are you smoking? The marijuana the teacher provided in class, apparently. The weed in the air. The weed in the air, probably. See? Sorry, I didn't mean to. I know, still, that was really reckless of you, Winter. What if Arshem found out and killed me? Wait, that's what you're worried about. Well, about us bonding too, but I don't know, I'd rather be with you than anyone else in our quartet. Huh? I'd rather pick Arshem. I feel so mean. But I would rather pick Arshem. Oh? Does that mean that you two are getting back together? I sure hope so. We'll see. And with that, you continued making some magic mushrooms. You're able to make a portion for yourself. With the class done, Thane ran to his next class. Your next class would start at 3, so maybe now would be a good time to find Quill or Lyall. I should really talk with those two, Lyall especially. Compared to everyone else I met so far, Lyall seems the most sane of the bunch, although perhaps a bit too pure and soft for this world. I hope I can find him without heading back to the dorms. Just as you head out of the building, you saw Lyall with a familiar flower in his hand. Lyall! Lyall took one good look at you and bolted. You immediately ran after him. You chased Lyall all the way to the gardens before he could even try to run again. You tackle him. Why are you hugging me? He's so cute though. Also, because he's so muscly and because his titties are so big, he can't fit into the coat for the uniform. This is like the biggest shirt that they had, and he couldn't even button it up all the way because he's so huge. Actually, I was trying to tackle you. I forgot how buff you are for a second there, but at least he stopped running away. Lyall, just what are you doing with that flower? Sending it off to the sea. What? On land. This poor man will never know peace. But at sea, at least they'll stop crying in misery. Crying? Wait, you can hear them. Lyall gave a small nod. Vaguely. They mumble and cry a lot, but it's hard to understand them sometimes. And this one kept apologizing for cheating on his fiancée. Vera, my sister. Oh, this was the groom that we saw at the start. The one that cheated. Yeah, the one in the beginning cutscene. I know he's in the wrong, but no sin deserves this kind of punishment. I was only trying to bring his soul some peace. Does that mean seawater kills them? No. They're still cursed with immortality, but they won't get more buds blossoming. I don't know why, but the seawater keeps them in one piece, and the crying usually stops, little by little. I see. Sounds like you've handled this before. My older brother told me before the buds grew. Ah, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry too. Thomas said you met my father in a dream. Thomas? The flower's name. Thomas said, you and my father talked about Vera. He says you're the one who killed her. Shit. To be fair, she killed someone else first. A guest at her own wedding, and Are you mad? No, I'm glad actually. I still remember the many times Vera harmed Ylf. She had it coming. Ylf, my brother, he was the one who helped me escape. New conversation topic, Ivar's sons. That's so sad. Oh, have you seen him? Ylf? He's a red rose bouquet now. Is he alright? No blood oozing from his petals? No tears? No tears. At least none that I can see, but let's not add that detail. Good. I'm sorry for rummaging through your stuff, but I want to put Thomas at peace. Will you let me do that, please? Of course. In fact, I think I know someone that can help. Pike! Oh, Winter, good to see you, kiddo, and wow! Who might this strapping fellow be? You fish lad? I could use your muscles out at sea, but you can wrangle up tuna with your bare hands. Tuna? Pike, this is Lyall. Lyall, this is Pike. Pike's a fisherman from Lena, the local fishing village. Pike, sorry to trouble you, but could you set this flower off to sea? Why him? Well, if we set it off here, it will probably drift back to campus. Wouldn't it be better for Thomas to be sent further out? Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. You want me to send this flower to the sea, kiddo? Sure. I was about to head out there anyway. Not much bite in these waters today. Is this a custom of yours? Pretty flower though. Never seen anything like this. You don't know what that flower means. Nah, flowers aren't really my thing. Also, lad, I must say you have some mighty fine peepers on you. So pretty. My eyes, they don't bother you. Why would they? Aww, poor baby. Also, I wasn't kidding, Sonny. I could use a man like you around the village. I'm getting old and need help carrying my catch home every now and then. You can do it after class. Carry my catch home, clean out some fish, I'll pay you good coin for it. Take me with you as you set the flower off, then sure. Deal. Shall we go now then? You don't mind me making a quick stop to Lena, do you? Ah well, it's fine. Say hello. He's so cute, I'm so glad he's happy. As Pike prepared his boat, Lyall turned at you and smiled warmly for once. This big titty man is so sweet. I'll be off then. Pat his head. With Lyall sitting on the boat, you're able to now pat his head from the pier. Ah, try to have fun, okay? And say goodbye to Thomas for me. Right, thank you. Well, off we go now. See you, kiddo. You watch Lyall and Pike set off to sea. That's what issue down. Now to find Quill. Alright, where's Quill? Those fucking assholes. Oh, calm down, Melody. Calm down. Calm down? They're dating each other, Shura. I mean, Cole, you were doing the same. Seriously, what are you angry for? I wanted them to fight over me, not end up falling in love with each other. How can Ymir and Sergen do this to me? Really, bitch? You should... really, bitch? Really, bitch? You just got played by your own game. Save some face and admit defeat already. No way! You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make some boner be gone and pour it in their drinks. Let's see how long romance lasts with sex is off the table. Oh god, I should probably tell them. Ever tried Tiamo's Bakery in Gomorrah? I know they're technically your family's rival, but their cakes are really good. Can I get that letter back? Students talking, you should let them be. Alright, let me go to the classroom. Or let me go to the dorms. And... where's the headmaster's classroom? Sometimes I hear weird sounds at night. Rats, maybe? Hey, Winter, can you tell Quill to quiet down in the bedroom already? We know he gets a lot of action, but he doesn't need to rub it in our faces. Let's look around. Library, classrooms... Dietrich isn't here. Are you sure, Hedwin? There's no mistaking it. The Baker child is not what he seems. What? You heard some teachers talking about you behind the door. Worried they're catching on. You are listening. What do you think, Dietrich? I think Winter's acting like his usual self. Aren't you the one that needs to be checked, Hedwin? I know what I saw. Let's just see how it goes. Are the teachers catching on? Dietrich seems to be covering for me. I should be careful around Miss Hedwin, though. Oh, there's... look! Thane's here! I haven't been in here before. So who are you going to take to the Jellyfish Festival? Well, I was hoping you would come with me. Well, that depends. What will you be wearing? Huh? If you expect me to wear a dress and a flower crown, then no dice. I'm thinking of wearing the belt and white shirt this time. Oh, so you want to be the hunter and I'll be the flower? Well, I do have nice legs. Sure, I'll be the damsel for you. It's a date then. That's cute. I wonder if those were like Stardew Valley references. I'll talk to Thane in a second. Hang on. Oh, that just goes back. Oh, hey Winter. Need anything? No, I'm good. Okay then. Oh, I didn't get to talk to him. Is there anyone in here? No. Where is Quill? Oh, he's back. Sparring field. Arshem's usually at the archery range, no? Fountain. Courtyard. Oh, hey Winter. Hi. Leslie. We literally share all of our classes. Right. Anyway, what's up, man? Just thinking. Have you noticed it's harder to get runing these days? Wonder what's wrong with the stock. Heard my nobles in Castry have gone missing. Wonder what's up with that. Winter, just the asshole I wanted to see. Huh? Have you heard? My parents are broke. And my dad, bless him, decided to ship me off to Vortec and sell my body by the gallons to those blood-sucking mosquitoes in Vortec. Well, to hell with that, I say. If those blood knights are after me, then I'm not going without a fight. But I do need your help. Potion brewing isn't really my strong point. I have the materials, well, the important one at least. A fire gem. But I'm sure you and your connections can find the rest of the things we need. Come on, Winter, we used to be such good friends before you became such a control freak. I don't really want to be shipped off to be a blood bag for the rest of my life, please. Wait, first off, why are you broke? What happened? I think my dad got into a cult. You know Maze's House of Desires? Apparently he's been throwing all our family money their way. Mazer. My dad says it's a charity, but it all seems sus to me. I'll help you out, but maybe postpone the fire, yeah? I might be able to help you before you burn the whole school ablaze. Fine, but make me one anyway. I won't burn the whole school. I swear, just the bridge probably. Anyone in the library? You saw Kepler guiding some students carrying a tower of books into the library. Oh my god! That's such a cool design though. Over here, and don't touch the glass. What's going on? Oh, they're gone! Lady Yuko of Castry just donated books from her library. Said there's a shockingly lacking amount of books on witches for a witch hunting academy. Oh, wow. She was also kind enough to replace the map a student defaced. That's so cool. Once I get my hands on that student, I swear I'm going to gut him and eat his heart out. Not literally, right? That is still a pending answer. Okay, you psycho. Why didn't you let me deal with this guy, yeah? It's probably just some kid who's jealous of vamps or something. Fine. But if you don't find him by next week, I'm gonna take matters into my own hands. I haven't eaten the student in quite some time now. Okay, he's less hot. Excuse you? Care to elaborate that? And he's gone, of course. Jellyfish Festival is coming soon. It used to be a mating ritual. The girls would wear roses, the beauties, and the boys would wear the little collar, the beasts. When the girl pulls on the boy's collar and the boy takes off a flower, it would mean they would match and marry. There's a museum in Vortec with Core's pajamas and a vial of her blood. They say her blood is undrinkable for vampires due to its weird consistency, almost like ink. Need something? Your seeds? Your secret? Let's see. Potions class. Library, we've just been there. Church? Oh, here he is. After searching around, you saw Quill talking with a young-looking freshman. Are you sure about this, Quill? Oh, trust me, Gigi. Once word gets out we've done the deed, your father is sure to get rid of that pesky engagement of yours. Don't worry, I'll be sure to praise your skills and still be a gentleman about it. It's what I do. Okay. Still, I can't thank you enough, Quill. And are you sure we don't have to... What, are you offering? Why, how forward of you, my lady. Frankly speaking, though, I believe you should cherish your virginity for someone you love. Don't waste yourself on a player like me. Alright, thank you again, Quill. That's actually really sweet of him, though. Ta-ta! The young girl left in a hurry. Virgin... I don't want to yell. I don't want to scream this at him. This is so mean. Calmly call out to him. Do it. Virgin. Quill looked at you in shock. Your voice echoed through the whole church. You could even hear a familiar voice calling out from below. Is that you, Winter? Is everything alright? Look, Ajax is hot. Hang on, I feel mean. Let's go back to this one. Calmly call out to him. So that's how people still believe you're a whore. Winter, what are you... Oh, come with me. Quill dragged you outside to the balcony. Thankfully, it was less crowded than usual. He took off one of his gloves and slapped you across the face with it. Are we about to duel? Ow! Man, even his slap is posh. Why are you here? Well, you see, a very posh and spoiled twink summoned me out of nowhere, and... Oh, real mature, Winter. You only have to let me get even somehow, only with the amount of bullshit you put me through. That aside, mind telling me why you're trying to convince the whole school that you're a giant hoe? You would understand. It's far too complicated for an outsider like you to comprehend. And yet this outsider discovered your secret. Just try me, Quill. Every house needs an heir, and every heir is expected to fulfill their duty of continuing the family line. Marriage, children, you know the deal, and every house wants their heir to partner with the cream of the crop. But I don't want that. I want to be wined and dined, and 69, and courted. Preferably with a rugged man or woman who's not afraid to cry, but a beast in the sheets. Oh, and I want to have a grand flash mob proposal, with Winter, Arshem, and Thane following along with pouty faces because my lover forces them to. Oh, and I want that to happen in the school courtyard for all women, particularly Fia, to see. Specific, but okay. Okay, you want to be romanced. I get it, totally understandable, but why the lies? Nobles like me don't have the choice of dating their potential spouses. Once our parents have eyes on a particular suitor, then that's it. But if said heir isn't so reputable among the nobles, then it's very unlikely they'll receive a marriage offer in the first place. Oh, so that's what you've been doing, making yourself look bad so no sane parent will want to marry their child off to you. Well, the promiscuous slag. Jeez, wow. I mean, own it. When I walk into a room, that's all I want to hear. All suitors quaking in fear and disgust. A bit dramatic, ain't it? There must be a better way, like saying no. That may work in your world, but not here. Especially not for my father, his word is law. I tried saying no. Once I even tried playing dumb and lowered my grades so people would think I was an incompetent heir. But all that did was stop me from getting into the schools I wanted. And I'm not gonna make myself ugly just to repel suitors. I'm desperate, not crazy. Debatable. Well then, no was a no-go, dumb ruins your job prospects, and so you went with oh. Exactly. Why not give up your status? Don't tell me it's because of the money. I'm not Dietrich, thank you very much. And I'm sure I can become my own man without Daddy's money. Problem is, my father won't let any of my cousins become the Inkwell heir, despite me having no interest in the role in the first place. I'm not cut out to be a raven. I love studying runes and learning magic, but killing witches. Yet here you are in a witch hunting school. Only because my father made me attend. The only reason I haven't gotten saying it is because I enjoy studying runes. As far as killing goes, however, well, Winter does the hard part. I have no talent in hand-to-hand combat. My father disagrees though. To him, I have all the traits of a perfect inkwell. So he really wants me to lead the ravens. Perfect inkwell. My talent for runes, my ink-stained white hair, and my green eyes, those are the ideal traits of the inkwell bloodline. However, a set of good genes is hardly a good reason to choose an heir. Talent-wise, my cousin Painter is far more a suitable candidate. I'm only good at runes because I spent so much time studying in my room when everyone thinks I'm fucking around. Painter, on the other hand, is like that 12-year-old with 22 years of work experience or something. That one cousin you always get compared to at family gatherings. Always. If it weren't for my father's meddling and Painter's colouring, I think my grandpa would have declared him heir by now. Colouring? His ink-black hair and heterochromatic eyes. It's a recurring defect in my family. Not sure why though. Interesting. I see. You know, I did hear some kids talking about your family and didn't know it was that complex. You have no idea. Anyway, your secret's safe with me. Sorry if I scared you though, I'm not making fun of you or anything. Quite the opposite, I found the side of you cute, like, adorable, really. You had a really cute panicked face last night, it made me want to bully you a little. Damn it. I can see why Winter is popular now. Why do you have his exact face? Oh, since you know my secret, I do have one more favor to ask you. Another one? Oh, don't look so horrified. This one's easy, I swear. So, what's the favor? The favor turned out to be washing up and changing Winter's body out of the dirty clothes. You wish Quill was here to help, but he had class. They're both men, so I don't know what the big issue is. Oh well. Layer by layer, you stripped your doppelganger bare. It felt surreal, like looking at a reflection of yourself back in the early days of Fia's death. Washing his face, you noticed that Winter was wearing makeup to hide his haggard features. This Winter must have really let everything go. Dark eye bags, hollow cheeks, I can even feel his ribs poking out. I wonder what pushed you this far, Winter. I know I was bad when Fia died, fucking drinking and partying the days away. Still, my friends and family never let it get this bad. Did no one come and help you? As you took pity on your doppelganger's body, you noticed something sticking out from his belt sash. A letter. You opened the mysterious letter and saw the word, "For your eyes only." In an instant, the letter's contents changed into a full-page handwritten letter addressed to none other than yours truly. The letter read, "My one and only human friend. How are you? I sent your father an invite. I hope you don't mind. It was the only way I can think to get your attention again. Don't worry, I didn't enchant it like my other letters. And I know your spineless father won't dare come to my seedy establishment without his wife's permission. Still, I'm hoping you come. I yearn for you, your darkness and your vile greed. All my love, Mesa." As you finish reading, a strong scent of jasmine lingered throughout the air. Without a beat, you pull out your phone and start messaging your dad. "Dad, did you get a letter from a woman named Mesa?" "Oh, hello, Winter, what a pleasant surprise. And yes, I did. Didn't I mention that to you before?" No. "Oh well, it's an invite, with only the name Mesa's House of Desires written on it, addressed to the Baker family. Not that I'll humour such an invite, of course. I hear it's something akin to a brothel with a bar as a front. A place where the rich and refined are able to unleash their deepest and darkest desires. Needless to say, I have no wish to visit such a place. I wouldn't want to make your mother worry. But I mean, you're young and single, so would you be interested in scoping the place out? I know you claim to be allergic with the rich, but rubbing elbows with the finest couldn't hurt. Even if the place of such gatherings is quite dodgy to say the least, I spy that this is our next mission. I'll check it out. Can you send the letter to me?" Of course. The letter was sent to your inventory. It had a strong scent of jasmine on it. Inside, you saw a golden ticket with the bar's name and a note with instructions. "Burn this letter for entry. Let the flames carry you to my domain." Mesa was the name Ivar mentioned, and it seemed that Winter knew her. So much so that this witch calls him a friend. But what is going on? I better ask Quill about this. I see. So Winter knew Mesa, or seemed like it. Did you know about this? Of course not. But Winter had a talent for making weird friends. Myself included. Still, we now have a way into the Witch of Greed's lair. Yeah, what's the plan? First off, I need to get Arshem and Thane involved. So you're coming clean about me? What? Heavens no. However, I can forge a bounty and ask Arshem and Thane to get involved. I'll have to spare some gold and blood to make it believable, but no harm done. You could just come clean. I'm not doing that. Arshem will panic, Thane will be confused and fear. Look, teasing her may be my favorite pastime, but I hate to see that girl cry. I get it, you're trying to protect her. And myself. I think she'll kill me if she finds out. Just leave it to me, darling. We'll go to her domain, all four of us. You know, it's interesting. Mesa's House of Desires is actually quite famous amongst the nobles, the seedier ones at least. Most believe it to be a strip club with very vague details on what they actually do or where it's located. No one ever seems to properly recall the place. I always thought it was just them being drunk, but I suppose there must be an enchantment that makes people forget. A witch under the nobles' noses are working for them. You don't seem too bothered by this. Well, I had my suspicions. Not on the Witch of Greed per se, but the nobles using less than ethical means to get ahead of one another. Hard not to suspect foul play with how often accidental deaths occur among the so-called elites. But to think they'd involve a witch, my, did they really stoop so low? Well, I guess that's what we'll be figuring out. Time to prepare myself. If things go according to plan, we should be heading out on Sunday. I'll be sure to keep you updated, darling. Good night. Oh, and don't smudge your room this time. Wait, you don't want to hang out? Excuse you? I feel like you're more tolerable now that I know you're a timid virgin. You're not gonna let that go, are you? Nope. But anyway, you're the only one who knows my real identity here. I could use some chill time with someone I can drop my mask around. Are you saying you want to wine and dine me? No, just hang out. Oh, well then, no. I'm far too busy for that. Maybe you'd have better luck with Thane. I saw him skulking around the lounge. Where's Arshem? Oh, there he is. You saw Thane, sitting by himself in the living room. Oh, you wanna hang out? Just the two of us? Sure. You should change into something more comfortable and we'll meet back up here. Where are you taking me? It's a surprise. He's so cute though. With the insistent tugs, Thane led you to the campus gates. He picked a locked door and you climbed a set of stairs up to the gate's upper walls. What are you doing here, Thane? Oh, look at his casual outfit. Why is his shirt? His shirt is so tight. Jesus. Make sure no one's patrolling the gates. Quietly, Thane scoped out the bridge. His eyes glowed a bright red as he did so. Good, we're in the clear. Thane pulled out a blood potion and downed it in one go. Then he took off his jacket and tossed it your way. Oh my god. Alright. Right. Hop on. What am I hopping on to? Look at the cutouts. Holy, I get it. Look at the hip cutouts. And the Jesus. Wow. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Right. Hop on. Oh god, wow. Whoa! Bat-like wings protruded out from Thane's back. His eyes shone a deep red, and his wings were large enough to smother you whole. I like how he has the caution keep out belt. Usually they put that on things that are like, you know, dangerous or a warning, which means that Thane has a massive It's warning us to be careful about impaling ourselves on his stake, if you know what I mean. As you remain still entranced by Thane's new form, you notice his eyes starting to dart about. A worried look soon formed on his face. Shit, I can smell Dietrich's blood close by. We have to go. Quick, quick, I don't- wait! Without warning, Thane scooped you up in his arms and leapt into the air. You flailed in his arms as your screams echoed through the night sky. When you finally landed, you couldn't help but unceremoniously plop down on the ground. You've never been so grateful to touch gravel in your entire life. Land, sweet land. Oops, sorry dude. Guess you're still not used to the flying thing, huh? Actually, I never enjoyed flying. All this time I was only pretending to be alright to save face. I have a fear of heights. Don't know if Winter felt the same way, but like hell am I gonna experience that again? Wait, really? Oh man, why didn't you tell me sooner? If I knew, I wouldn't have flown you here. It's fine. Anyway, what's your surprise again? Oh right. Come on, I'll show you a new restaurant I found. I cannot believe that the man just shrugged his jacket off and exposed his, like, slutty bodysuit with the hip cutouts. That was wild. Sushi restaurant. Not just any sushi restaurant. The workers here are all vampires from Malona. They serve blood pups, blood shots, raw meat sushi, and everything. Oh, and they serve normal human food too, of course. I wasn't gonna let you come and just watch me eat or anything. That'd be weird. But anyway, tonight is my treat, so don't worry about the bill. It's on me. Also, I can finally eat with you. Isn't that nice? I don't have to pretend to play with my food while you guys stuff yourselves in the dining hall for once. This is great, Thane. Right? Right? I knew you'd like it. Come on, let's take a seat. Thane pulled you to the nearest empty table. The chef greeted you as you got yourself a spot in the sushi bar. Avarain, what does that even mean? I don't know what that says. They're speaking vampire language. Sushi chef gave you a thumbs up and turned his back to you, cutting up a squid with a loud chopping sound. Sorry, what? Sorry about that. It's nice to use my native tongue sometimes. Vampire lingo? Sure. Only, the formal term for it is Oscuri. Only people in Malona and Vortex speak the language. It's nice to hear the staff speaking it here. At school, I can only talk like that with Miss Volkova. And you know how much of a talker she is. Anyway, I ordered you some squid sushi, since I know you're gonna order that first. Squid's your favorite, right? Especially calamari? It's always the first thing you grab whenever we have it at school. It's true I do love squid, but what about you? Oh, don't worry, I'll order in a sec. Would you mind teaching me that sometime? Oscuri? Sure, I'd love to, though I have to warn you, it won't be much use here in Ignia. No one besides vamps in this country speaks it, so like, 20 people? Tops? Wow, only that many? To be fair, not many vamps venture out to the side of the world, too much sun. Sure, we evolved to endure it, but it's still way too bright for comfort sometimes. I'd buy fairy essence from Mr. Dietrich now and then to withstand the sun better. Really? Then why did you move here? Calling it moving is a bit of a stretch, don't you think, Winter? But well, that's a story for some other time. Oh hey, my food's here. Avoiding the subject, Thane focused all his attention on his plate. There was something about Thane's statement that intrigued you just now. Was Thane forced to move here? If you play your cards right, he might open up to you a little. Leeches? Can I, like, boop him here? I feel bad, though. High five. Oh, what? Are you worried about my old wound? I'll be fine. Still have all 5 digits for now. Let's talk about, jellyfish? I tried to catch a jellyfish once. Sadly, they disappear after 24 hours. Oh no. You know I realize what you're doing, right? Making me drop my guard so you can ask about my past? Just so you know, it's not gonna happen, no matter how charming you are right now. You think I'm charming? You are. When you need to be, which is usually when you have something you want. It may work on others, but it won't work on me, Winter, so just drop it and let's enjoy the rest of the night, yeah? Okay, sorry if I made you uncomfortable. It's alright. I know what I've gotten myself into when I decided to be your friend. You and those two are the weirdos. Hey, takes a weirdo to know a weirdo. I failed. You kept the mood light and stuffed yourself with sushi till Thane had to carry you out on his back. Oh god. You held back the urge to vomit as he flew you back to school. It didn't work. Thane, I'm gonna... Oh, did I vomit on Thane? Thane brought you back to your room after you were done cleaning up. When you walked in, Lyall was already fast asleep. You tried to make as little noise as possible before crashing onto bed. Oh, I had another dream. Do we get to meet another one of the witches? I thought forgetting my room meant visiting Ivar, but this is a different witch's dream. I didn't draw a rune. Oh my god. Hi. She's pretty. You looked around and saw a woman sitting on the edge of the water, seemingly clueless about your presence. Did you come bearing gifts? Aww. At first, you thought she was referring to you, but you noticed a white silhouette slithering past you and encircling itself around the woman's figure. Now on her shoulder, you finally noticed that slithering silhouette was a snake, only lacking its skin and, well, everything else. A familiar red rose was lodged in its mouth before it coughed it up into the woman's hands. Ah, another of dear Ivar's creations, crying out for mercy. You said this one was sent to me by the water. Thomas, is it? So Ivar's reach has extended to the school at last. The snake is so cool. Shush, little one. But no matter how hard your cries are, they will not beckon death's sweet embrace. And though I cannot grant you your wish, I shall try my best to put your soul at ease. Slowly, the rose was enveloped in light before turning into something else entirely. A jellyfish. Well, little one. Aww. This is so pretty. You watch as the jellyfish flew out of her hand, floating peacefully as it passed through the ceiling. Is this where the flying jellyfish in the world come from? Does my death-scented visitor desire my embrace as well? Huh? Wait, are you talking to me? The woman paused at you for a second before smiling warmly. Wait, her name is Io? The smell of death clings to you like a second skin. But it's a different kind of death, an unworldly kind. You're the unplanned champion, the innocent outsider who will be our demise. As she approached you, you were able to look closer at the lady's eyes. Instead of pupils and irises, her eyes were more like stars. The witch smiled at your entranced expression. 'Tis not our true moment of meeting, little one. We still have one kid of mine to slay. The witch turned around and walked to the center of the room. Until then, I shall await for your arrival here in the most blasphemous of secrets, in a tomb where humans and witches tried to be gods. What are you talking about? That's for you to find out, little one. Farewell now. Time to return to your nightmare. A tomb where humans and witches tried to be god? What was she talking about? New conversation topic, the god's tomb. Maybe the library has something. Huh? You might be texting me this early. It's Quill! I thought it was going to be Arshem. I miss Arshem. Where is he? The dreaded day has finally come. What is it now, you big drama queen? Miss Fukova's defense class. The three of us all have this class together. I know she's gonna make you and Arshem partner up and show the class how it's done. She always does that. I'll send you pictures of the runes you need to survive. Each rune will have a different use. We're studying in the archery field today, so I'm guessing we're doing long-range combat. A blessing for you, really, unless you've actually been in a fistfight. I have once or twice. Oh, pray tell. It was back in middle school. It's stupid. I love stupid people and their wild antics. Tell me more. Guy thought I was stealing his girl. Apparently I couldn't pass as a gay friend. Like, oops, sorry. I forgot my neon pink sign that says, I'm a raging homosexual. Interesting. Is that normal for you? For people to ask your preference? Huh? Well, I mean, I guess. Rather than gender, we really worry more about the species, really. That's just as bad, though. Well, no one would bat an eye if they were same-sex or of different sex. But certain species like vampires with fairies, mermaids with sirens, or of course in our case, a witch and a human, well then, that's usually a different matter. Phil sent you a picture of various runes. You carefully drew those runes onto your knuckles, then blowing on them to make sure they dry properly this time. Once you were done, you noticed your next class wouldn't start until later after lunch. Wonder what I should do to pass the time. Go find Arshem? Arshem? Oh hey, Quill! Well, if it isn't our savior, Winter. Might spare me a moment, darling? What is it now, Quill? It won't be bad, I promise. One might say it's a trip down memory lane. Just passing through. Oh? And here I thought you were gonna wine and dine me. Your loss. I need to find Arshem first. Courtyard? Loud choir music greeted you as soon as you entered the church. Amongst the choir singers, you could see Fia waving at you discreetly, smiling when she saw you in the crowd. It was always funny seeing her in this setting. Your family was never the religious sort, but Fia was a Glee Club nerd, so it made sense that she would still sing one way or another in this world. She's cute. Looking around, you could also see Tatum in the choir. Her eyes looked dead, tired, with heavy bags under her eyes. Right, that was wonderful, everyone, but Miss Tatum, are you feeling alright? You're terribly off-key today. Oh, I'm sorry, I've just been a bit tired lately. Is that so? If that's the case, would you mind letting Fia become your understudy? What? But I don't need an understudy. Well, you never know. We're performing in Castry next month and I need you to be in tip-top shape. The call may have other plans, so it's best if we prepare and have Fia learn the role in case you couldn't attend. If I get sick, then I'll drag my ass to the stage if I have to. I'm not missing my solo in Castry for anything in the world. Tatum twisted her head to Fia's way and started scowling. Did you use furler on her or bribed her? What? Don't flatter yourself, you're not even worth my time and effort. I don't need furler to outstage a talentless, spoiled rich kid who only got into the school due to her daddy's money. Ooh, wow, ow. What did you say? Girls, please, it's just a precaution. Tatum, calm down. Take a step back and drink some hot tea. Fia, front row and center, please. Ahem. Fia started singing her solo. Her soft, singing voice filled the room. You hadn't heard her sing for 3 years now. And for some reason, it's just too much. You started to tear up, and Fia noticeably got worried, mouthing, "Are you okay?" You immediately wipe your tears and force a smile. Come on, you're the older one here. You're not supposed to make your little sister worry. You smiled and nodded as Fia continued her song. You caught Hedwyn mumbling as she sat in a prayer. The sins of our fathers and fathers before, may Cor forgive them in the tomb of gods. Wait, repeat that line again? Oh, Winter, what can I assist you with today? That prayer just now, the tomb of gods. Oh yes, long ago there was a place where all gods were born from. Or should I say, a place where all non-malevolent witches gathered. You see, gods in our history were mostly witches, a fact that most historians would try to erase. I know the truth, however, no matter how much Mr. Kepler tries to argue otherwise. Speaking of Mr. Kepler, I have a quest I need to do. Do you know where it is? Tomb? No, afraid not. And even if I did, I doubt I could say. Scholars say that anyone who found its whereabouts would be enchanted to keep their silence. Are you saying you do know where it is, but you can't say? No, my dear, but I'm saying you'll be wasting your time trying to find it. Believe it or not, I lost a couple of students in search of the same tomb. Some would call it Cor's chamber. They were devout worshippers. Curious, like you. Most had minds more troubled than others and thought Cor could heal them, banishing their inner demons. Many were certain that her domain lies right under the school. I vouch that there's nothing in our basement, just more wood, bricks and concrete. If you say so. Thank you, Miss Edwin. If you'd like to know more, I have a sermon about Cor in an hour or so. I'm good, Miss Edwin. Thanks. Time to leave. Arshem? Arshem, where are you? Trying to look for this man. Where is he? Still trying to find this man. Where is he? Where could he be? In the shops? Do you think I have a shot of asking Arshem out on a date? Probably not. He's too smitten with Winter. You have no chance. Yeah, he's too smitten with me. Ajax said he overheard you and Quill in the church. You guys didn't do anything weird, did you? Don't defile Cor's church like that. We didn't fuck in the church, Jesus. Secret tunnel down by the lake? They said there's a tomb under the school, but it only opens every 2 AM or so. Huh. Oh, Lyall's back. Yay! I miss the man with the big titties. Lyall. Oh, Winter. What brings you here? Fishing? Yeah, I have some fish to catch. A student needs my help getting 2 clownfishes. Oh, you're helping a student out. That's kind of you. Don't look so surprised. Sorry, but most students here don't exactly lend a helping hand. Are you good at fishing? I'm alright, though catching a clownfish takes a bit of luck and skill. That's true. Do you want me to help? I mean, sure. What are you, a fish whisperer or something? Something like that. Oh my god! Hey, yo! Wow! Wait, why are you taking off your shirt? Oh wow, now we're talking. Hello? I don't like fishing with a rod. Is it because he has the other rod in his pants? Interesting. Oh, wow, that's... Wow. Oh, so we can tell that he's really big everywhere, really. Heavenly pillar hidden in his pants. Let me cast a lie with that rod, god damn. And with that, Lyall jumped headfirst into the water. His splash hit your pants, drenching your shoes. What the? Minutes passed, and Lyall popped out of the water with 2 wriggling clownfishes in his hands. Yeah, he changed back into a shirt after dropping the 2 clownfish in your hands. Did you just dive and catch them by hand? They're already of old age. They said they don't mind being taken above land. You speak fish. A little bit. You're a little mermaid. I don't know about little. Well, also I think the real mermaids will be offended at that. There are mermaids down there. One or two. I saw them swim past. Don't worry, mermaids won't attack unless provoked. You seem to know these waters well. I like it here. There's something familiar about the waters, like an old friend. Or a grandma. A grandma? That sounded weird, huh? What I meant is that these waters feel like home, if that makes any sense. Not really, but I guess it's nice that you found a place that feels like home. Anyway, thank you for the clownfish, Lyall. I'm sure Martin will appreciate it. Now I don't have to use any bait. Sure, maybe we can fish together sometime. Naked? Jesus. I haven't unlocked this option yet, so I can't ask him if he wants to fish with me naked. No! I'd like that. Preferably without getting wet, though. Sorry. We'll use rugs next time. Rugs, you say? Deal. Later, Lyall. See ya. We can't fish together without rods. It's so sad. Arshem? Arshem, you giant bitch? Where are you? Handcuffs? Note to Quill. Stop leaving your sex partners in these, please. I'm buying handcuffs. Arshem? He's not here. Where is he? Library. There he is. My god. Arshem, I've been looking everywhere for you. In order to create Loki's frost, you would need an ice crystal, quality ink, and phosphorus? He's so hot. Magic powder. We've been through this. Blue for frost, green for giant's fire. You learn how to make Loki's frost. I know, man, but you can't expect me to remember every damn recipe, can you? You're not supposed to memorize, you're supposed to use logic in your answers. Phosphorus is highly flammable. It has no place in a potion that does the complete opposite. Why do I have to know these things anyway? Once we graduate, we can just look up what the potion ingredients are. Yes, but you haven't graduated, have you? This is the second time you have to retake this class. If you fail, you won't graduate with us. What if I pat Thane's hair and Arshem gets really jealous? What happens if I say this? Winter, what are you doing here? I can ask you the same. I'm making sure Thane passes his potion class. I really like these little animations. They're very cute. I can't believe I failed it twice now. I'm in the same class as Fia now. It's so embarrassing. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Besides, at least you know someone in your class. Maybe you and Fia can study together. I guess I could do that. I just hate studying, man. I'd much rather kick the crap out of some witch than be cooped up in the library all day. I didn't want to rely on incentives, but Arshem pulled out a bottle of red potion. That smell, is that mixed blood? I made it for a quest. Long story. If you memorize recipes for 5 potions by this afternoon, I'll let you have this, okay? That smirk, Jesus. Now we're talking. Okay, you're on. You left Arshem and Thane to continue with their studies. But I want to talk to Arshem and Thane. It's already this late? We'll be late for class at this rate. You coming, Winter? Oh, sure. The 3 of you decide to go to class together. Settle down, children. Rowdiness will only earn you demerits. Now, today we'll be focusing on ice and fire projectile runes. Each student will hold a distance of 10 meters apart as you cast your long-range spells. Strictly ice and fire runes, please. Can anyone tell me why? Both Arshem and Quill held up their hand. In Quell, water projectiles won't hold their form with a distance of over 7 meters. Meanwhile, wind and shadow runes are meant for long-range combat, so it'll be too easy to use in this exercise. If I may add, Miss Volkova, go on. I believe water projectiles can hold their form, but only in the hands of a pureblood witch. Correct! Both of you 5 points each, and an extra 5 for you, Nephis. You can hear Quill mumbling at that. Teacher's pet. Don't be petty, Quill. Look at this student, this fucking expression. He's so smug. Now, one of you will be strictly using fire, one of you will be using ice. The main goal of this exercise is to maintain your projectile's form as far as you can, while actually hitting your opponent, of course. Avoid all vital areas and the fight ends in 3 cuts or if your opponent is immobilized. Now, let us begin. Arshem, Nephis, and Winter Baker. You 2 were my top scorers last semester, so you 2 are up first. Nephis, your ice. Baker, your fire. Don't dally now. Chop chop. Arshem confidently strode across the field while you reluctantly got up from the bench and walked to your spot. Bill gave you a thumbs up as he did, but mouthed, "You're gonna die," as he did so. How supportive, man. He's such an arsehole sometimes. Oh my god, don't do that. Don't be pretty. He's so pretty. I hate this man. I hate him. I hate him. I love him. I'm so in love with him. I hate this man. On my mark, 1, 2, fight. Oh my god. You can see icicles starting to form around Arshem, shaping themselves into various kinds of floating daggers. Without hesitation, Arshem flung those sharp daggers at you. Whoa! You rolled out of the way, but one grazed your leg. Another cut formed on your jacket, but it didn't break the skin. That's 1 cut. Point to Arshem. Arshem had a smug grin as he seemed to expect you to roll out of the way and adjust his aim accordingly. He's still smirking. I need him to stop that. Arshem had a smug grin as he seemed to expect you to roll out of the way and adjusted his aim accordingly. I don't know why, but that smile of his is really starting to piss me off. Oh my god. This is so pretty. I will say, male MC is like hot as well. Look at my boobs. Before you could think, the grass below you glowed and ice shards burst out. Ow! You flinched back, but a shard got you on the wrist. At this point, I can't tell if he's sparring with me or actually trying to kill me. The male MC is so hot. That's 2 cuts. Off your game today, Winter. Oh my god, don't make that stupid face. Need a moment, Winter? Shall I stand here and let you take a free hit just so you can catch up? I hate him. I hate him. Oh, kill this man. In brackets, affectionate. Oh, that's it. Oh, I'm so pretty as well. Yeah, I'll take up on that offer actually. I don't know if this'll work, but fire? A bright blue flame was conjured out of your hands. Your fingertips started to sting as the flame burst forth in the form of a tiger. It twirled and contorted as it pounced towards Arshem. Shit! In a bout of panic, Arshem seemed to have flung his own flame at you. His phoenix charged straight ahead to your blazing tiger. Both your flames collided. Your blue flames engulfed his. You can feel the heat radiating on your face. However, they were nothing compared to the burning sensation on your fingertips. Ow! Why do my fingers hurt so bad? A blue flame! Incredible! I haven't seen a blue flame since Hedwyn lost her limbs. 10 points to Winter. Yay! Simply amazing, Winter. What happened? Your hand! Rune necrosis? What do you mean, already? Arshem ran across the field and reached out to your hand, pulling the glove off quickly as he could. You know what? As annoying as Arshem is, he's still in love with you. So he's like, oh god! Looking back at your hand, you notice it turned black and blue. The pain was manageable, but you couldn't seem to move your fingers as you wanted to. Can you move your fingers? No. This is bad. We need to get you to the infirmary. Miss Volkova. Yes, I've already contacted Hedwyn. Hurry now before it reaches his wrist. Of course. Arshem lifted you up in— oh. I know my hand is like falling off, but oh. Arshem lifted you up in his arms and carried you bridal style. Hey! It'll be quicker this way. Come on now. In the infirmary, Miss Hedwyn doused your hand with holy water before putting your hand in a bowl of what seemed to be pure liquid gold. Mermaid and unicorn blood mixed with typhus and phoenix leaf. A cruel remedy, but a most effective one. You're lucky Mr. Dietrich seems to somehow always have a bit of unicorn blood in stock. Will I lose my hand? No. The necrosis hasn't reached your wrist, so you're fine. It's been a while since I attended such an injury. Let's not make it a habit, shall we? As Miss Hedwyn spoke, you noticed the liquid started to turn black, pitch black like tar. That's it, you can pull your hand out now. You pulled out your hand and saw it was covered in small cuts, although the black and blue marks had all disappeared. Why is it still cut up like that? You finally heard Arshem spoke. He'd been sitting right next to you, holding your left hand the entire time you were here. How can I say no to this man? How can I not fall for him? Why is this man just like my entire type rolled into one aesthetically and personality-wise? Seemingly more for his comfort than yours. You let him do so, understanding that he needed the reassurance. Could be worse. When I was afflicted with rune necrosis, I saw my entire finger disintegrate in front of me, exposing the bones and all. That doesn't help, Miss Hedwyn. Apologies. I shouldn't be saying that right now, should I? The cuts will heal eventually. I suggest you refrain from drawing runes on your hand for 3 days at least. I'll make a note for Miss Volkova to excuse you from any combat practice until then. That's it. Is there anything I can do? Aww. You can let go of his hand. Keep gripping it like that. He might need treatment for his left hand too. Arshem seemed embarrassed at that, dropping your hand like it was on fire. Freedom! Hold his hand. I want to hold his hand. You decide to calm Arshem by reaching for his hand and holding it just as tight. Look at him blush. Hey, it's okay. I'm glad you were here. I can't keep a straight face. I'm glad I'm here too. Aren't you too cute? Well then, I'll be off now. If you need me, I'll be at the church as usual. Thank you, Miss Hedwyn. He's so cute. As she left, you could hear Arshem exhaling, a deep, long one. You're incredible, you know that, Winter. You call almost losing a hand incredible. I meant your blue flames. This is a secret, but I've been trying to conjure that kind of flame for months now. I'm so in love with Arshem. The most I can do is summon out a phoenix flame, yet you did that spell like it was nothing. Almost as if by accident. Because it was. You're incredible. I wonder if I'll ever catch up to you. You're perfect. Yay! What was that? I said you're perfect the way you are. A little bit manipulative and two-faced, but I'm starting to understand that everyone here is an asshole, one way or another. Arshem sat rigidly, as he stared into your eyes, his lips tight in a deep scowl. Did I say something wrong? No, it's just, if I'm perfect, then why did you leave me? I'm sorry, I didn't want to. What else did you want? Oh, everything I did, it was for you. My grades, my looks, my persona. They're all to give you the perfect life you deserved. And then you left me. Called me weak, replaceable. Like some sort of toy. Oh man, no! No, I would never say something like that. He looks so sad. I feel fucking terrible. It wasn't even me who said it. I don't understand what changed. Come clean about your identity. I need to tell him. I have to tell him. I can't not tell him. Will this end poorly? Okay, but the thing is, he doesn't love me. He loves the other Winter. Oh no, I don't know what to do. Arshem, there's something you need to know. The me now and before, well, how do I explain this? Winter, Arshem, you good? Damn it! Before you could explain, Thane burst through the door. Red, what are you doing here? Excuse you? I'm here too. No, hi Quill. Oh, thanks for coming. What are you two doing here? You were taking so long in here, darling. I nearly had a heart attack seeing you with that wound. It was worse than Thane's wound last semester and he nearly lost 2 of his fingers. Yeah, dude, we couldn't take it anymore. What's the hold up? Thane glanced at your hands and noticed they were still entwined together like lovers' limbs on a bed. Oh, unless we're interrupting something. Getting down and dirty on the infirmary bed. My Arshem, I thought you were a gentleman. Arshem threw a pillow right into Quill's dramatically scandalized face. Do you ever stop talking, Quill? Oh, is it a pillow fight you're on? No, you idiot! Thane grabbed a cushion from the chair and smacked Arshem right in the face. Quill followed suit and snatched the pillow from the other bed, throwing both pillows at you. Oh, it's on. Are we actually pillow fight? Look at Arshem! Look at him jumping into the sky. And why is Quill praying over my body that's collapsed on the ground? And Thane is screaming and running away. Help! You weren't sure how your trip to the infirmary turned into a full-blown pillow fight, but you were happy it did anyway. Oh my god. Have you calmed down now, you impudent brats? Oh, come on, Archie, you had fun too. I don't know what you're talking about. Sure. By the way, what did Heaven say, Winter? You good? I can't use runes on my right hand for 3 days, but I should be fine. 3 days? But what about our mission together? You had a mission. Bounty on some witch called Mesa, 500 grand for her head. Oh, that's where he's going with this. He's extremely opportunistic, isn't he? 500 grand? You serious? That's a lot of money, which usually means a lot of risks or conditions. Don't worry, it's the latter. I think this witch is involved with the nobles. You know Mesa's House of Desires? House of what? I never heard of it. Isn't that a whorehouse where only the 1% play in? It's highly exclusive even among the nobles and higher-ups. So exclusive that no one ever divulges where it is. Well, someone discovered that it might be less of a dirty secret and more of a witchy secret instead. Client wanted me and Winter to go and scope the area and bust some heads. And how exactly are you gonna get there? Client sent Winter an invite. Should get us in. But with Winter's injury, we could really use some backup. You lovely boys up for a night out? 500k divided by 4 is still 125k. And where exactly did you receive this bounty, Quill? I didn't see it up on the job boards. It was just posted moments ago. Look it up. Although skeptical, Arshem scrolled his phone. His face tensed after reading the post. It's very vague, and it seems like even this client isn't sure if it's a witch or not. Yep, only speculation. If it's not a witch, then the pay is cut to only 1,000. Still, not a bad gig. That makes more sense. You sure it's not the club themselves trying to market into the witch hunter scene? Well, even if it is, there's still a chance to enter the world's most elusive nightclub. Sounds fun, don't you think? Hubris doesn't suit you, Quill. No one posts a 500k bounty without solid understanding of risks and fears. Yeah, well, Winter and I already decided to go, so you could tag along. I'll wait here and sing my victories after. I'm in. I could use the money to buy some blood. Archie, if Winter's going without injury, then it's best if I come as well. Heh, then it's settled. We'll rendezvous in Arshem's room on Sunday, 7 PM sharp. And why exactly must we use my room? Because unlike the rest of us, your rooms are single. Since we all know you somehow convinced that poor first year to drop out. He was annoying me, and I have no use for a hunter with no family name. And that's why you have followers instead of friends, Arshem. Besides us 3, you love us, don't you, Daddy? Why is Quill such a little shit? Stop. Despite looking annoyed at first, Arshem did put on a faint little smile. Something I realized about him was he's a manipulative arsehole, there's no doubt about that. But he does have a sweet spot for your little quartet, and Lyall, apparently. It's I'll go with this one. Different worlds, different morals. Although you couldn't call Arshem kind in your world, he was kind by this world's standards. As long as he didn't treat you like a pawn in his little game, you were fine with his current attitude. You coming, Winter? Dinner. You should eat something, then head straight to bed. Yes, Mum. Not you two. Can I hang out with Arshem a bit more? You had dinner with the boys and head straight to bed. Winter? Yeah, he's here. Arshem, come in. Is Fia in there with you? No, why? I need to talk to her, but I couldn't find her in her room. Oh, do you know where she goes? Wait, you went to her room. Why? That's private. And I'm her brother. What else have you been doing in her room? Were you alone with her? I'm not doing anything unseemly with her if that's what you're worried about. Don't worry, you're still my favorite baker, Winter. You look lovely today, by the way. I'm too weak for this man. Just today? You know you always look good to me, dear heart. He gave us a cute little name as well. He didn't even call us like babe or anything. He calls us dear heart. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna lose it. Okay, Romeo, you can get out now. Don't ask questions you want. Oh my god, he's killing me. Don't ask questions you don't want to hear the answer of, love. I'll see you in class. Halcyon coded? I wonder where Fia might be. If she's anything like my Fia, then it should have taken her ages to get ready in the morning. Did she have an early class? Worried, you decided to head out and look for Fia. She was probably somewhere else in the dorm, right? As soon as you look around for Fia on the girls' dorm floor, you hear a faint sob coming from the bathroom. Wait, is that Fia? Fia? You in here? Winter? What? You can't be in here, you're a guy! A shrill voice rang through the room. There was another girl next to Fia. A brunette squatting next to a girl with the same hair color as Fia. Bitch, fucking move out of the way, the man's gay! Get out of here already, Prim doesn't need you. Sis, were you crying? It wasn't me, it was Prim. Oh, Fia, what am I gonna do? My father, how could he do this to us? Taking in your surroundings, you noticed that your sister was stroking the blonde's back. She took on a fetal position, sitting on the bathroom floor as Fia crouched next to her and gently rubbed her back in a soothing circular pattern. What's wrong? Prim's father just sold their house and left her mum, without leaving them a cent. What? Why? Why? That's kind of what we're trying to figure out. My theory is simple. Her dad has a secret family, another set of wife and kids whom he loves more. What do you think, Grumbles? Fia, I'm right here! Oh, sorry, didn't think you'd hear that. But you know I'm not good at this comforting thing. Do you want hot cocoa to calm your nerves? I'm allergic to chocolate! Wow, she really does suck at this. Leave this to me. Guard the door and leave this to me. Wait, are you gonna... But isn't that too cruel? I know you're not right in the head sometimes, but that's low even for you, Grumbles. Huh? What is she talking about? I'm just gonna talk to her. Right, talk. Well, you always know best. I'll guard the door. What was that about? You should really ask what she meant by all that, but for now... Wah! She's screaming. You had the sobbing teenagers to deal with. Prim, right? My name's Winter. I'm sorry for my sister's attitude. I can lend an ear if you want. I just don't get it. We were fine. Last week was my parents' silver anniversary. We had a big party and everything. They even renewed their vows. But then my uncle took my dad on a boys' night out, and suddenly, he said he didn't love her anymore. That he found someone else and he was gonna spend the rest of his life with her. Why? Did my uncle hook my dad up with a stripper or something? Are you sure it's another woman? What else could it be? I bet she's some whore who only wants my dad's money. Last I heard, he even sold his company in land in Castry. He just took all the money and ran. I don't know where he is. Boys' night out will do that to you, yeah. Do you think he sold all his assets so he could go live a new life with her in Vortec or something? What am I gonna do? My mother's never worked a day in her life. And I don't know shit about working either. I had an allowance of 100k gold for fuck's sake. How am I supposed to do manual labor now? How am I supposed to pay for school? Find that hoe. Sue your dad, find that hoe. This will be good for you. Oh my god, okay, find that hoe. What? Well, maybe you can find the woman he's involved with and tell her to ruin some other family. Do you know her name or where she worked? That's the weird part. I tried asking my uncle about the club, but I can't find it anywhere. Not here in Ignia or anywhere really. What's the club's name? Maze's House of Desires. Oh shit. What's your father's name again? Do you have a picture of him? Huh? Well, his name is Fandral Fayhorn, and here, Prim showed you a picture of her father on her phone. He was a tall yet portly man with a noticeable beer belly. Thank you. I think I might know where to find him. I'm not sure yet though. If I do find him, then I'll be sure to knock some sense into him. Okay? It's gonna be okay, kid. Thank you. With Prim gone, Fia reluctantly entered the room. So, is it done? I think so. She stopped sobbing at least. Yeah, but like, what did you do? What did you rewrite? Huh? Use that rune again, right? The memory rewrite room that you made? What? No, I just talked to her. Wait, so you really just talked to her? You? Grumble? You? Grumbles? You actually form sentences and talk to her. Why does everyone think I can't hold a proper conversation? Probably because before whatever miracle happened this summer, talking with you meant you responding in hums and grunts. Well, I swear I just talked to her, okay? Would I ever lie to you? No, I guess not. Sorry for doubting you. If you said you didn't use it, then I'll take your word for it. I swear I didn't. Also, were you gonna let me brainwash your friend? I mean, the last times you did it, it worked out for the best. The methods were questionable, but they're happy, so I trust you. But am I worthy of that trust? Maybe I should look around my phone and learn more about my doppelganger. Something's not right here. We were at dark rooms today. Mr. Dietrich put on his usual fake smile as he taught in class. You listened on before continuing with the rest of your day. Where's Arshem? Arshem, may I trouble you? Hey, Quill's right there. Oh, darling, lay out your hands. I have a gift for you. A gift? Quill gave you 50 gold coins. Oh, thanks. Money. For your troubles, dear. I know befriending me is quite a hassle. But blatantly speaking, I suck at gifting people things and money is much more practical, don't you think? I feel like you're buying my friendship. Is it working? Anyway, what brings you here? Wanna hang out? Oh, does the ickle winter yearn to bask in my presence? I changed my mind. Wait. No one here in the shops. No Arshem here either. He's not in the lower gardens. Oh, there he is. Yay! Oh, by the way, I got you something. Hey, did you bake this yourself? Of course. I thought you could use a little pick-me-up. He baked me a cake? That's so sweet. Thanks, Arshem. Anytime. Now, what brings you here, Winter? Hang out with Arshem. Are you free? Sure. What do you have in mind? I was hoping you'd decide. I know just the place. Yay, we get to hang. Do I get to see Arshem in his casual outfit? How do I don't think he appreciates it when you talk about his— oh wait, yeah. Mother's doing great. Her pregnancy is a smooth one. Father dotes her by buying her everything she craves. Even the odder bits like a live mackerel or a raw honeycomb. I like honey, but the feeling of honeycomb on my teeth, not a fan. Can I touch him? And hold his hand? If you'd like, I could kiss your hands to keep them warm. No! Freak it out. That would be far more efficient. Oh my god, he's so cute. He's so cute and he's so sweet. Can I like smooch him? Or like hug him? Or like, you know. You extend your hand out, palms facing upwards. Arshem immediately ran his cheek on your hand. That's so cute. You call for me, Winter? Wonderful date. Gain 10 love points with Arshem. Yay! Oh my god. Your room. Rest for tonight? Not yet. I want to explore around a bit more. It's locked. Oh, Lyall. He's too cute. Oh, hey, Lyall. What's going on? Nothing. Just can't sleep. Okay, hang out with Lyall, I guess. Oh, in that case, you want to hang out for a bit? Oh, sure. Let me talk. He'd probably like to talk about jellyfish, maybe. Oh, I'm not sure why, but Ivar would always lock himself in the shed when that time of the year came around. Not that I care. Weird dreams? God's tomb? Dream eaters? Oh no, I'm doing terribly on this date. Yeah, have a piece of candy. Oh, the kids back in Lena love these. Do you mind sharing this with me, Winter? Sure, I'm sure the kiddos appreciate it. Mediocre date. Gain 2 love points with Lyall. Aww, I'm mediocre at dating. Hello? Ivar? Instead of Ivar, you saw one of his servants bowing to you. A red rose bouquet. This is one of Lyall's brothers, right? I wonder if it's safe to hold a conversation with him without Ivar knowing. Are you ill? The rose vigorously nodded his head. He clasped his hand around yours as if waiting for you to continue. I'm guessing that's a yes? My name is Winter. I'm your brother's roommate. Does Lyall Keithan ring any bells? The rose nodded again. However, this time his petals were wet with dew. He then pulled out a folded letter from his pocket and shoved it into your hand. You pocketed it as you saw who it was addressed to. The survivors, guessing he meant his brother Lyall. More tea, please. You got Yilf's letter. Yilf tilted his head at you, telling you to go to Ivar as he ran away, probably to fetch some tea. Ivar is so hot. It's like if villain, why sexy? As you put the letter safe inside your jacket, you heard Ivar calling again from the nearby garden shed. Better keep your letter a secret from Ivar. Look at this man. Look at him, resting boobily on my screen. You again. What do you want? Didn't I say we needn't tolerate each other's presence any longer? Or are you the degenerate type who enjoys pain? Look at his teeth and his tongue as well. I'm not a masochist. Look, I'm just here to ask a few questions, so if you mind holding off the urge to hurt me for a couple minutes, I'd be much obliged. Then make it quick. As pretty as you are, I don't think I can hold it off for long. You think I'm pretty? I found the letter I needed. Maze's letter. I'm hoping you can tell me more about her. Her weakness? Her strength? You humans are always such a greedy lot. Just because I pointed the way out doesn't mean I'll help you slaughter my kin. I've only sent you her way in hopes you die. Mazer was always a temperamental one. She should end you quickly. I thought you said you didn't get along with the other witches. I never said we couldn't cooperate. I never claimed I hated them. Our separation was an amicable one. One cannot play God when there are many. We could never agree on anything. If you came here seeking guidance, then you wasted both our times. Leave now, unless you want to stay in a more permanent fashion. Perhaps your head will blossom into a beautiful yellow peony. Ivar's hand twitched as a rose bloomed in his hand. Thanks, but no thanks. I kinda like having my head intact. So, how do I leave? Death in a dream is the fastest choice. I will enjoy this. What? Ah! Ivar threw his rose at you, its stem piercing you blind. You screamed in pain as Ivar's chuckle rang through your ears. Fuck, my eye! You checked in the mirror, and you were relieved when you found that your eye was just fine. Looking at your phone, you realized it was still midnight. You tried to get back to sleep, drawing your dream room this time to ensure no visitors would come uninvited. As you finish showering, you hear a loud knock on your door. Who is it? Oh my god, look at him in his, look at him in his casual outfit, his little suit and his, tartan pants and stuff. Slut. Is that shirt sheer? Oh my god. Arshem, would you like to go out with me today? Yes. 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 What? The gates to Gomorrah have been open. I would like it if you'd consider spending the day with me. On a date. I'd love to. I'm glad. Arshem smiled, then glanced around the room. He took notice of Lyall studying on the bed. Lyall, although your diligence is commendable, you should take some time off for yourself. Look at him in those cute little suspenders. Oh, Mr. Arshem. Hi. Hello. How's your week so far? Remember, if anyone tries anything funny with you, you can always come to me. When it comes to discipline, I find torture a far more effective tactic than reporting to a teacher. Funny, Mr. Arshem. Oh, I don't think that was a joke, Lyall. He's so precious. So, where are you taking me? Because my budget's kind of tight this week. Don't worry, I'll take care of you, dearest. You'll want for nothing. Yeah. I'm gonna freaking lose it. I'm gonna freaking lose it. I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh. Face hot. Oh, just completely lost it now. Look at the grin on his face. Oh my god. Oh, swanky. Arshem led you to Gomorrah and into a swanky pub. The whole building smelled of coffee and various sweets. Oh wow. Mary's kinda hot as well. Welcome to a Merry Night pub. I'm Merry Night. How could I be of service? Oh, Arshem, good to see you again. Good morning, Mary. Table for two, please. Right this way. Mary ushered you to the table and handed you the menu. You noticed that she had a service trolley behind her filled with various desserts and drinks. Tea? Coffee? Tea. Same, please. Tea is so much better than coffee. As the waitress poured you some tea, she leaned in and whispered, "The mayor's sleeping with his secretary. Mrs. Abby got knocked up with the pool boy. Witch Hunter Gavin punched a 2-year-old. What? Oh, I didn't mean that kind of tea, but please continue." Who beefs with a 2-year-old? It's a service they do here. Can't sip some piping hot tea before spilling the tea. Anything else I can get you, hun? Full Ignia breakfast. Extra cherries, please. And for you, hun? Something average price, I guess. I'll take a morning rise. You got it. Be right back. So, you and Mary seem close. Is that jealousy, I hear? Don't worry, Mary's married, and the only reason she remembers me is because we both have the same heritage. Although I admit, I do enjoy it here. They just opened during summer break. With you off to Quills last summer, I found myself spending most of my time here. You didn't go home. My parents went on their baby moon. I'd rather stay in an empty dorm than an empty mansion. Besides, Kepler kept me company. It's not like he can go back to Civid at this time of the year. You're gonna be a big brother. Dreadful, isn't it? I don't know why Mother thought it would be a good idea to have another demon spawn. His tongue was sharp, but he smiled fondly as he talked. He was looking forward to this. With your age difference, people might think it's your baby. Don't remind me. Excuse me, here's your order. Your plate came before Arshem's did. You intended to wait for his order to come before you eat, but it seemed like your stomach had other things planned instead. It's okay. You can go right ahead. You gave a thankful nod as you started digging at your meal. It tasted just as good as it looked, but to be honest, you didn't just wait for his food to come just for common courtesy. It was so you wouldn't have to eat with his love-struck eyes staring at you like that. Aw, can you stop that please? Stop what? Staring at me. I'm simply enjoying the view. Besides, I always stare at you. I've noticed. Look, can't I eat in peace? You're making me nervous. Oh? Why does he have to grin like that? Wouldn't even be able to sleep after this. I think I'm just gonna be bouncing around the living room going hee hee. Are you nervous because you find it uncomfortable? Or because you're suddenly aware of how much you like it? The latter one? Oh, the smooth talking little... Look at his one quirked eyebrow. This smug little ass. I might like it. He's actually baby. That's ridiculous. I might like it. Is that honesty I hear? More of that please. Shut up. As you continued eating your meal, Arshem's dish arrived. Oh my god, he's so cute. Let me kiss you. You eyed the plethora of cherries on his pancakes. Noticing your gaze, he offered you a bite, clearly hoping you'd take it. Don't worry, I deliberately ordered extra cherries for this. I know how fond you are of them. He's so cute. You ate the cherry whole. As if on autopilot, you tied the stem into a double knot with your tongue. It's a habit you picked up ever since learning how to do it in high school. Careful now, Winter. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're flirting with me. I'll be honest. Sometimes I eat the cherry and just swallow the seed. Because I'm too lazy to spit it out. But I'm not. It's just a habit of mine. I know, a much more tolerable one besides drinking or smoking at least. Before you could finish your meal, Mary came back, this time with a small plate of honey pops in her hands. Honey pops? But I didn't order any. I know, it's on the house. It's your birthday, is it? It's his birthday? I saw the date on your membership card. Happy 21st birthday. Excuse me, waiter. Oh, duty calls. Wait, it's your birthday? Don't worry, I knew you'd forget. You barely remembered your own birthday last month. I could not believe he asked us out on a date and spoiled us on his birthday and was just like, don't worry, I knew you wouldn't remember my birthday. Arshem, please, love yourself more. Oops. My birthday was in April? Case in point. So a doppelganger doesn't mean an exact copy. Different worlds, different birthdays, probably different personalities. Interesting. Wait, that's not what I should be focusing on right now. It's your birthday, but you're treating me. Your mere presence is the best gift I can hope for, Winter. None of Quill's or Thane's gifts can compare. Don't say that, now you're making me feel even worse. You knew you were not the actual Winter, but that was not the best time to blurt that out, was it? Still, is there anything you want me to do? You could marry me. I'd love to marry you. I mean, I'd marry you right now. He's really sweet. Like, my god, man carried me to the infirmary, held my hand, looked after me, checked up on me, bought me food, made sure I was okay, asked me out on a date. Besides that, it was a joke. For now. Oh. But if you insist, well, I would like to get your permission for growing out my hair. You don't need my permission to grow out your hair. What? Why do you need my permission? You said you didn't like me with my hair long last time. So, you're still your own person. Do what you want, Arshem. Do you not like your hair? Yeah, permission? What do you mean? Do you not like your current hair? I like it. You're the one who chose this haircut, so of course I like it. But, so you like it because I like it, not because you like it? I'm making you happy. That's not what I asked though. Well, honestly, I do find it a bit cumbersome to maintain sometimes. You thought about this, but you were hoping you were wrong. Arshem seemed almost like a golden retriever, not in his demeanor but in his loyalty. Sure, the loyal, I will obey your every command boyfriend sounded cute. Strip all the niceties, wouldn't that merely make him a servant? I don't know. You don't have to gain permission to do what you like, and if you hate your current hairstyle, change it. Fuck what I think. Oh, sorry, was that too much? Shit, did I break out of character? No, it's just thank you. I needed to hear that, I think. You changed, Winter. In a good way. To your surprise, Arshem didn't really ask you for anything else. After your meal, he simply kissed you on the hand and said his goodbyes. His bond to you confused you a bit. He definitely has flaws, but you could tell he truly loved Winter. Hopelessly so. After you parted ways and wandered through the city streets alone, you couldn't help but wonder if your counterpart felt the same, or was just using Arshem's loyalty for their own good. Wait, I can explore this area now? Florist. Oh my god, why is the florist hot? Hi there, name's Cove. Need some flowers? We do bouquets and singogram deliveries too. Oh, it's Thane. Thane? Oh, hey Winter. What are you doing here? What do you mean, what am I doing here? You know I work here on the weekends. Oh, right. So, need any flowers? No, but I need you. Oh, okay. Well, see you then. Welcome. Look at Nina. She's so cute. Oh, you're a new face. Are you a student? I'm Nina. My dad retired last summer, so now I'll be taking care of the shop for him. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Is something wrong? Oh no, sorry about that. I just noticed that you have the same perfume as Cove, the florist down the street. He's a very sweet werewolf. I wouldn't have even noticed if not for his fang teeth. I know this is sudden, but would you mind terribly if I asked you to send this letter to him? A love letter. Yes, I really would appreciate it if you gave that to him by hand. But if you're too busy, you can send the letter by phone if you'd like. So could you please still go to his store and ask for his reply anyway? It's ironic, but I'm actually allergic to flowers. I don't think I could actually go into a shop without having a sneezing fit. Alright, to Cove. Huh? Here. A love letter from Nina Foster, the bookstore owner's daughter. Actually, she's the one looking after it now. Oh, that's very sweet, but I don't think she's the one for me. Aww. If she was my mate, then I would have picked up on her scent. This letter of hers smells bland. Sour, almost. I don't think we'd be a good match. Oh, but I still appreciate the gesture. Maybe I should let her down gently. With a flower bouquet, maybe? Actually, she's allergic to flowers. Oh, I see. Then maybe a cake. I'm not good at cakes, though. Maybe I can ask Poppy to make one, but she's busy. Poppy? My elder sister Poppy. Poppy Edna. Do you know her? She's my potions professor. Oh, right. You must be one of her students. Can I ask you a favor? Can you bake the cake for me? You don't even know if I cook. You smell of cookies, jam, and freshly baked bread. You cook. And even if we didn't, I'd very much trust the skills of a total stranger than my own. I'll see what I can do, I guess. You saw Pike and Lyall handling cargo on the docks. Hi, Lyall. Oh, hey there, kiddo. Just hauling out some goods from here to Lena. Oh, good day, Wiggles. You let cats in. I love cats, and one of my patrons, a blonde vamp, really likes them. Blonde vamp? Did she wear a white parka-like uniform? Oh yes, the Blood Knight's uniform from Vortex. Yeah, they gave me a heart attack when I saw her in that. Fairies and vampires don't exactly have the best history together. I was gonna deny her entry, but her boyfriend turned out to be Mr. Kepler. You know Mr. Kepler? Kepler and I are both from Lyall. We used to serve in Della together against the Blood Knights. It's been 30 years since then, though. It's nice to see him let bygones be bygones, though my family in the mainland would probably disagree. Still fresh from the vampire war as they are. Anyway, though I said, the woman loves cats. She'll even pay you a good amount of gold for pictures of them. Of course, the cats around here won't just let anyone take a pic. You need to bribe them with certain types of fish to get a good photo. Every cat has their own favorite fish. Why don't you hunt them down and take a pic? I'm sure that woman, Riley, Vilkova, or whoever she is, I'm sure she'll reward you for the kind gesture. Okay, well, I get to take pictures of... Why is there a hand? Oh my god, why is there a hand just walking around? Strange creatures came out of the severed hand and grew into an equally terrified, slim-waisted man. Why is he hot? Hello? Pardon, I was simply trying to explore this marvelous city without causing any mass hysteria. Are you alright? No hallucinations? Sudden urge to bash someone's head in? No desire to drown yourself in bodies of water? No. He's gorgeous. Fascinating. I wonder if all Indians are this way. The man turned his head to a walking pedestrian. Everyone's screaming. The man and several other pedestrians started to flee hysterically at the mere sight of this man. The screaming pedestrians then jumped headfirst into a fountain, bashing their bloody heads repeatedly into the marble before other people came running to help. Oh dear, I guess not. It seems I have to cut my visit short. Pity. What was that? What are you? I'm Ollivander, a dream eater, also known as a Cthulhu descendant. Something beckoned me to the city and I decided to come here and answer its call. Most cities I felt called to were on the brink of death, but this one seems to be surviving. How odd. And you yourself are also an odd one indeed. Are you human? Usually only vampires are able to withstand my presence without losing their sanity. Well, a mystery for another time. Wouldn't want another Insdale incident to occur. Toodaloo. Well, goodbye. I picked up he gave me a Cthulhu relic. Oh, it's Fia! You're surprised you saw Fia dancing alone in the middle of the street. Fia! Oh, Winter! Fia stopped dancing and ran towards you. So, why are you dancing alone here anyway? In your uniform, no less? Miss Hedman told me to get her some potion ingredients as part of my detention. Long story, drama with the choir bitches as usual. I swear that Tatum woman has it out for me. But anyway, I thought I'd make the best out of my trip and practice for the Jellyfish Festival. I can't wait for the dance and the jellyfish, of course. Do you have your festival clothes ready? Please don't tell me you're gonna wear that atrocious emo ensemble again. My what? Did you buy an outfit or not, Grumbles? No? I have to do everything for you, don't I? Come on now, Miss Hedman won't care if I'm late. Let's go get you something nice. You spent the day clothes shopping with Fia. There you discovered that the clothes in this world were rather risque, to say the least. But you decided to just let Fia buy what she thought looked good on you and let her be. You were glad you were able to spend the whole day with her though. You were looking forward to this jellyfish festival now. Well, today was the big day. You decided to prepare yourself with Quill, waiting until sundown. Tonight's the night. As promised, you rendezvous in Arshem's room and prepared yourself to face the Witch of Greed in her own domain. Quill was noticeably tense, trying to keep his act together. Arshem seemed to notice the difference in his demeanor, but didn't question him further. Everyone ready? Yep, I had a lot of runes to draw up front. I know it's per the poster's request, but maybe they prefer us to be safe than sorry. I guess. By the way, it's just a quick in and out, right? I hope we can finish this up quick. I haven't done my runic graphology homework yet. Why didn't you finish that up earlier? I tried, but somehow the hours just flew by. You watched Fated Blood and forgot, didn't you? Shh, not in front of Quill. I'm right here. Also, you watched Fated Blood without me? How could you? I'm sorry, it was really good. Bella bit Jacob and... We can discuss soap opera later. Is that a Twilight reference? Focus on the mission. A quick in and out, scoping the area. Right, Quill? Right, that's it. Good. Now, Winter, care to do the honors? With your doppelganger's lighter, you burnt Maze's invitation letter. The flames spread rapidly and started to engulf you whole. What the fuck? You waited for any hint of pain, but it never came. Instead, you saw the flames turning black, pulling you into your own shadow. Where are we? Oh my god, this design! Jesus, look at the face! Welcome to Maze's House of Desires. A cheerful but eerie-looking waitress greeted you by the door. Her eyes seemed to be bleeding profusely. Show me your ticket and fingers, please. Fingers? A precaution. Can't have any runes on you now. Whoops. I can feel that ink there. That's gotta go. Girls, I need some help, please. 4 other blind waitresses came out and inspected each one of us. The waitress poured water onto your hands, washing away all the rune ink. She also fondled you up to your elbows, trying to find any runes on your skin. Oh, is that a rune I feel on your forearm? Sneaky, sneaky. Quill looked annoyed at the waitress for discovering his secret. It was surprising that the girls could find the ink so well despite their apparent blindness. Winter Baker, isn't it? We've been expecting you. A shame your family couldn't join us. I'm sorry, but you know, business first. I hope you don't mind me bringing my friends as a substitute. Well, it was a bit unexpected to say the least, especially the fact that you brought an inkwell with you. The waitress turned her head towards Quill, smiling nervously as she did. How is she seeing him? Or sensing him, by the way. Still, nothing my mistress hasn't dealt with before. Come in, come in. The waitress opened the door, revealing a dark-lit corridor. You're studying in Ignia, right? You can smell the scent of lily buds from the lake on you. You're right. Wow, you can smell that. The waitress pointed at her burnt face. Lost one sense, gained another. It's mandatory if you want to work here. Burning half your face seems quite the commitment, dear. And you said yes? Money is worth it. Speaking of money, is Mr. Dietrich still teaching there? Wait, you went to our school? Name's Riley. I graduated about 3 years ago. And yet you're working here. For a witch. I know, right? I have my reasons, though Lady Maze has shown me the truth. Everyone in Ignia is a hypocrite. All of us benefit from witches somehow, the nobles more so than the others. Most of our guests have made the fortune dealing with Maza in one way or another. It's pathetic, actually. The bakers are the exception, of course. Their dirty works are fully done by their own hands. I don't know how to feel about that. Riley led you further into the building. You could hear people talking now, the sound of glass bottles clinking. The pungent smell of tobacco lingering in the air assaulted your nose. The place was bustling with guests, all eyeing the empty stage as they're waiting for God or Core to descend and reveal themselves to everyone. Riley led you to your own private booth in the corner of the room. It was the perfect position for you to scope out the entire area. Anyway, here's your booth on the drink menu. Holler if you need anything. If you want to leave, just put the ripped ticket back together again. Enjoy! Riley let you be as you observed the situation outside. Looking around, you could see the other guests anxiously fidgeting in their seats. They all look quite interesting. Some were what you expected, black ties, women with a fancy string of pearls and designer bags, but looking closer, you notice that most of these women's manicures looked chipped and dated, while most men had gaunt cheeks, disheveled hair and wild crazed looks in their eyes. Luckily, you were not the only ones noticing this. Something's not right. Yeah, there's no blood on the menu. No, Thane, I mean the guests. I know some of these elites. Master Lyall, Lady Hamswitch. Quill, aren't those nobles filing for bankruptcy? Yep, and they're not the only ones. I recognize old Sybil there. Heard that one recently tried to sell off his younger son to the Heth vampires. Wait, you mean as a blood bag? Why would they do that? That's the thing. Rumor was that he found a young mistress who was sucking his wallet dry, but I guess now we know the real reason. Oh no! As you gossiped, the light dimmed, and a gust of wind blew the doors open. The wind pulled around a single spot, forming an eerie black smoke. Oh wow! And from it emerged a glamorous figure who you could only guess was the person you were looking for. Maza. Welcome, my dear esteemed guest, to the greatest show on earth. She's cool though, I like her. The crowd went wild with her arrival, some getting their wallets out and throwing gold coins right onto the stage. Also, the music's nice. The staff members seem used to all this, all running around methodically as they caught the gold before any could land on the star on stage. That explains the bankruptcy. Her powers must prey on the mind then. Ah, that makes things a tad more difficult. Shit, and we didn't take any potions and have no runes on us. Just trying to keep your head clear. Focus on something else. Arshem focused his eyes on you. Oh? Yeah, not really an excuse to ogle winter, but you do you, Arshem. Naked grandmas. Think of naked grandmas. Oh my god. As the boys got caught up in their own anxieties, you slowly turn your focus back on Mesa. Instruments in the back started to play on their own, and Mesa began to sing her own haunting melody. The more she sang, the more entranced the guests became. Quill and Thane were no different, quickly developing lovelorn gazes in their eyes. Her nails are so nice. I'm gonna get a closer look for research. Right, me too. Wait, Thane, Quill! Before you could follow your friends, Arshem tugged on your hand. Don't be reckless. Taking action now will do more harm than good. At least wait till the song is done. I guess you're right. Wait, how come you're not affected? Neither are you. Ah, that's right. I do find her voice alluring, but it's nothing special. Maybe it's because I'm from another world. I'm not sure though. Her voice is nice, but that's all. To be honest, I find your singing more enchanting. He's just taking every moment to be a simp, isn't he? What? Aww. You used to sing me to sleep sometimes, remember? Yes, it was often off-key and you had a habit of changing the melody to suit your mood, but it was a side of you only I knew. Quill doesn't even know you sing, our little secret, and I loved it. Arshem. Oh no! You deserve better. You seem to have your life sorted out. I think you deserve someone better than a recovering drunk. You're the one who gave a horse son a chance. You may have lost your way, but we can always find our way back. I was a rightful bastard of a child before you came along. I only got my life sorted out because of you. My studies, my behavior, even my interest in the ministry. It's all because of you. Huh? You're the one who said you wanted to become a minister's soul bond. That's why I've been working so hard. My academic records, my schemes, the facade I put in place, they're all to secure our place later in life. Every choice, every step I take, it was for you. That's... If this was a Wattpad fanfic, I would say that's romantic. But making all your decisions for the sake of one person. You're obsessed with me. And you only notice that now. He is a bit obsessed. I hope he actually finds a hobby. I want to be with him, but I don't want him to live his life for me. You know? Does that make sense? Before you could continue, a wild roar of applause cut you off. You looked at Thane and Quill as they screamed praises at the witch. I love you. I love you, Mesa. Guys, come on. We need to get those two out of here before they completely lose their minds. Right. As you and Arshem ran towards Thane and Quill, another looming figure approached them. Apparently Mesa saw you and Arshem acting differently from all the other guests and decided to cut her performance short. This seems like a good place to end it. Okay, so that was part 2 of Bewitching Sinners. I hope you're liking how it unfolds. I really love Arshem. He is so sweet. I want to be with him very badly, but I also want him to live for himself because at the moment he's doing everything for me. I'm like, I really want you to have your own sense of self and then we can be together. Meeting Mesa though, her design is so cool. I think she's going to be really tough to deal with because of the whole mind control-y thing, but I'm so keen to record the next part for you guys. Thank you so much for experiencing the story with me. If you guys like this video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. Do you guys have a favorite love interest at the moment? Mine is very obviously Arshem, but I would love to hear yours. Feel free to leave a comment down in the comment section below. Until next time, I hope you guys look after yourselves and take care.